guys, we're here at the Tennis Warehouse demo court in Tennis Paradise. Today we have a special guest with us, Steve Johnson, former top 25 ATP player, four-time NCAA champion, co-host of the Nothing Major pod, and most importantly, Toroline's advisor. Today we're here to talk about our O Toro, our bestseller, and our new offerings. We have a couple of variations. We've listened to the players. We have a ton of feedback that we've taken to create new lines. And today we're here to talk about the different variations and what makes it special.
Yeah, so my role really with Toroline is an advisor. You know, I've known these guys. The tennis world is very small. We grew up playing the same tournaments in Southern California. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears has gone out to the tennis courts to one another. So very happy to see Eric's passion into the tennis world. The string is fantastic. It is highly regarded, definitely in the Southern California community, and now it is getting much more recognition worldwide, which is rightly so. I mean, they've done an incredible job. The string is fantastic, and you know, it's something that I am very honored and glad to be a part of.
He lives down the street from us, so it's great. We get feedback in real time, can take stuff to market really fast. So you know, if there's something good, you'll see it on market very fast. You know, with O Toro, it's become our bestseller. It's, you know, there's a lot of special characteristics about the string that I think what's made it so popular in the market is, you know, other spin-friendly strings on the market achieve their spin through stiffness, whereas O Toro, it achieves the spin through snapback, right? So it's actually a very comfortable string, but can also generate a lot of spin. And, you know, snapback is effectively when the string comes out of place, back into place, basically helps create like a slingshot effect, you know, just imparting more force on the ball, really helping you get the RPMs that everyone craves. And you know, from this string, since launch, we've had a ton of feedback from all the players. And with that feedback, we've created two new variations. We have O Toro Tour and O Toro Spin. And we're super excited to see what you guys think about it.
Eric hit it on the head with these new strings, the O Toro. The snapback for me is one of the most important pieces to any string, because as many of you guys know, I was a predominantly forehand player, and I would swing with all my might just about every single time. And there'd be many strings across my career where, you know, I'd hit 2 or 3, 4 forehands and the strings would be completely, you know, out of place, and I would lose all grip and traction. So this has been huge for me in the last couple of years, just to enjoy this process, seeing this string bounce back, getting that comfortability, knowing that I can hit 4 or 5, 6 forehands in a point as hard as I want with the spin that I want to get the feel that I want. So for me, it's super important, and these guys have done an incredible job with that. And now with their two other versions, with the O Toro Spin being pentagonal shaped, you know, it is going to give players that have a little bit of less RPM on their swing, giving them that feel of the spin, that bite, that jump that they want to have, you know, versus somebody who has the swing speed, just has a greater swing speed. And the O Toro Tour is just going to be a bit stiffer. So just like rackets, you know, Wilson's, Babolat's, Yonex, you name it, there's going to be stiffness to each and every one of them. And this string offers just a bit more stiff than the O Toro regular. And that is going to benefit certain players who enjoy that style of racket. You know, it's whatever you get in your hand is most comfortable. So with those 3 strings on the O Toro line is really remarkable, and you can really find something that is going to work for you.
With, you know, the O Toro variations, the combinations are now endless. You can do a lot of different co-poly hybrids. So there's a benefit of having a different shape or a different string on the mains versus the cross. So for one example, this is O Toro Spin, which is the 5-sided pentagonal shaped string. You know, for someone that wants a little bit higher launch angle, a little bit more bite to the ball, put down the mains. You don't necessarily maybe need such an aggressive shape on the cross. So maybe you want a little bit more snapback. And maybe something even a little bit softer. You can go with maybe just regular O Toro, or maybe like an Enzo Pro or Wasabi X, like a round co-poly that has a little softer, more ball pocketing response. And with O Toro Tour, that's another, you know, I think very suitable string for co-poly hybrids. It's, you know, obviously a little stiffer flex, so if you want to something that's durable, spin friendly, but also want to get a little bit more ball pocketing per se. You can put like I said, like a rounder, softer co-poly on the cross. And yeah, we're excited to see what kind of co-poly hybrids you guys come up with. And if there's any variations of O Toro, maybe just the color. This one is a really fun, call it green and orange combo, Tennis Warehouse exclusive. You can just get it today on tenniswarehouse.com or Tennis Warehouse Europe. Let us know, comment any colors you'd like to see. We have a lot of loud colors, but we also have a very subtle white now, which a lot of players have been asking for. But yeah, let us know what kind of colors or variations you'd like to see.
And remember guys, the most important thing is grab this string, Tennis Warehouse Europe. It's flying off the shelves. The string is great, the people love it, the colors are awesome, and more importantly, it's going to elevate your tennis game.